Spider-Man 4 is happening. Spider-Man 5, Spider-Man 6, they're all happening. We know that. We know that Sony is actively doing another trilogy. We also know that Spider-Man 4 is now actively in development, albeit very, very early development. And we know that Tom Holland is more than likely going to continue as Spider-Man. But there's so many variables that come with that now. We're going to talk about Spider-Man 4, the plot, what could actually happen here, what the writers from the No Way Home trilogy or the Homecoming trilogy actually think, and let's put up a spoiler alert because we will be talking about spoilers from Spider-Man No Way Home. Welcome to the Chaos Multiverse, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. So, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you're happy. You're content. You're happy, and probably now you're looking forward to what's coming. And everybody was worried Spider-Man No Way Home was going to be the big hurrah, and then you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Well, obviously that's not the case. We've got Spider-Man coming we've got the Spider-Man animated series coming that's going to show probably his origin story where he gets bit by the spider. We've got Into the Spider-Verse Part 2, Part 1, and we now know we're getting another trilogy, and we could be getting stuff from Andrew Garfield. He won the show. He won the hearts of everybody, and now there's a huge push for The Amazing Spider-Man 3 to happen, and there's rumors he could be signed on or involved in multiple live-action events in the future. So it is a good time to be a Spider-Man fan, but let's focus on Spider-Man 4. They completely cleaned the slate at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. I thought it was a fantastic ending, and it left it open-ended for the writers to do basically whatever they wanted. Then they teased it with the post-credit scene and Venom and Eddie Brock, leaving the little bit of symbiote goo behind. It sets up perfect, and I'll tell you guys why they may just jump right in to a Tom Holland versus Venom, or a Tom Holland Peter Parker gets the symbiote suit. And this has nothing to do with Eddie Brock's Venom, who I firmly believe could be going up against Andrew Garfield if they do an Amazing Spider-Man 3, because I think they're both in the same timeline. But I've got a video going up on that, so go check that out on the channel. We're focusing on Tom Holland and the little bit of Venom goo that was left in the main MCU timeline. It sets up perfect because, let's be real, Tom has closure, but Tom is aching, and we know this. He's lonely. He's still got rage. Nobody remembers him. He was going to go to MJ and try to get her to remember, and then when she made the quote that it doesn't hurt anymore, he made the decision to let her be at peace for now. Same with Ned. Now, how long that lasts, I don't know. I don't know if you guys noticed, she was wearing that necklace the entire No Way Home movie, even after she got her memory wiped. So she's wearing a necklace that she doesn't know where she got. So if she is going to be part of the new trilogy moving forward, she'll have to ask questions. She'll wonder where this necklace came, the one he gave to her in Far From Home. So he's lonely, he's sad, and that sets up perfect for the symbiote. That sets up perfect for Venom. Every story arc of the comics is like that to a degree. Venom comes in when somebody is susceptible and lonely and sad and takes advantage and plays off of those dark feelings. Well, I think it's safe to say Tom Holland is in a pretty dark spot. So we could just get it right out of the gate. Spider-Man 4 could be Spider-Man versus Venom. Now, I'm not really sure how this Venom is going to be. Is it going to have the same mannerisms, same voice as the Venom that went back with Eddie Brock? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it is an offspring of him, but so was Carnage, and that was a completely different entity, so we'll have to see. But they have said that they always want to top the last one. How in the world do you top the last one with all the classic villains coming back and Andrew and Toby? I don't know. I mean, you kind of have to go big, and you could go big with a Spider-Man versus Venom arc. Even to the point, if they're against each other and then they end up being together, maybe taking on other alien symbiotes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it actually goes, but that makes the most sense to me. I think Spider-Man 4 has a very, very good shot of involving the goo, the Venom, the suit that we saw. I also think that suit could end up somewhere down the road in Secret Wars. If you've read the comics, you know what I'm talking about. Now, the writers for the Homecoming trilogy have been asked about this, and Chris McKenna and Eric Summers wrote all 3 movies for Spider-Man No Way Home, the Homecoming trilogy, and they were asked about the potential for continuing down the road and they played the Andrew Garfield role. They said they are not aware of any future projects in the works, but they would love to continue to write Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and when directly asked if they would return for the next project, well, Summers said yes. Now, are they lying? 50-50 chance they could be, or maybe they don't know anything yet because they haven't approached them, but I would find it really, really hard to believe that if they're moving forward in the trilogy, the new trilogy, they wouldn't bring them on. I mean, come on, they wrote all 3 of the Homecoming. It was a smash success all the way through. Everybody's happy. Keep them on board, give them this new clean slate, and let them write the next trilogy for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think it would be silly to digress and go backwards and bring in new writers when you have perfect writers as it is. So let me know your best guess. What will Spider-Man 4's plot be? How can they top Spider-Man No Way Home? I don't know if they can. I really, really don't. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But now they have the multiverse. Now they have Andrew Garfield surging again. I don't know about Tobey Maguire. I feel like he's done personally, but I could be wrong. And now we have 2 Venoms. Well, we have infinite amount of variant Venoms, but we have 2 specifically. One, I think, that's in Andrew Garfield's timeline, and one that is in Tom Holland's. So we'll see what happens. You guys give me your best guess, and I'll see you soon.